Hi, this is another product demo from gadgetbaby.co.uk. This is an item we've just got in. It's the childproof, waterproof iPad case. This fits all the generations of the iPads, which is quite unusual. Most sort of childproof cases, or any iPad cases for that matter, only either fit the iPad 1 or the iPad 2 and 3, whereas this covers all of them, which is quite good, especially considering a lot of people have upgraded their iPad 1s for the newer iPads and reserved their older iPads for the kids. So this will work on all of them. As with our iPhone case, which is the same sort of design from the same manufacturers, it is great for parents as well, not just for the kids. This is a great accessory if you're going on a beach holiday and you'd like to take your iPad as a reader or as a media viewer, just to pass the time on the beach. You don't have to worry about sand getting to your iPad because this is sandproof too. And it's also great things if the kids are bored on the beach, they can play with the iPad and you won't worry about any water or sand getting to it. Right, so let's crack it open and have a look. So those that are familiar with our iPhone case, it's basically a very similar design. You've got a hard perspex frame which covers you right around the back and the front, unlike many cases on the market, this has got a clear membrane on the front and the back, and that ensures that your screen won't get scratched, but more importantly that none of the elements or water or juice or anything like that will get to the iPad. Now to unclip it, there's these sort of childproof, if you like, clips which you just got to clip open. There's 4 of them. And you might notice when you first get the case and you first open it, it will take a bit of effort to open, but that's only because the seals are new. You'll notice there's some accessories inside. Basically what this is if you've got the iPad 1, that will fit straight in the case. You won't need to do anything. But if you've got the iPad 2 or the iPad 3, or the new iPad as it's known, these are basically spaces you just put in the corner just to reduce movement. I mean, you could just put the iPad in there, but if you don't want it to move around, you've got to put these in. It also comes with these pads that if you want to lean the case up against a wall or an object, this will stop it from slipping. And so that you can test the unit is properly waterproof, before you put your iPad in there and submerge it in water, it's recommended that you put this bit of paper in the iPad, submerge it underwater, just to ensure that it doesn't get wet. And that's what's in there. Now first of all, I'll demo the product by putting in the iPad 1. Now you'll see there is a bit of a cutout over there. Basically that's where the speaker goes, so that just allows the sound to travel. So just place the iPad in, make sure it's snug between all the spaces that are there. Just clean the screen a bit. Close it, and again, like the iPhone case, this is a clamshell design. Close all your clips, make sure that they close properly. And there you go. It's fully protected all around the edges. Will stop your screen from getting scratched, and it will stop water, sand or anything like that getting in there. And it is fully usable. As you can see, it works fine. Touchscreen works okay. And that's that. I'll show you now what to do if you've got the newer versions of the iPad. Let's close that. And I'll demonstrate, because it's super clear membrane on the front and back, it's designed so that you can use your camera in the case, the front and back cameras. Now you'll see what I mean. If I just put the iPad straight in here, there's not a huge amount of movement, so you could probably just drop it in, but because it's thinner, it does have a bit of up and down movement, so it is best to use the spacers. Let's take this out. So these are the spaces it comes with. Just open up the pack. Just pick them off. Right, so you've got these labels here. This is your upper left. You'll see there's these little grooves that it just plugs into. This is your upper right. Goes in there. Your lower right. And your lower left. And all you do, make sure the speaker side goes there. The iPad just literally drops in, and then you clamp the case closed. You can see there's less movement now, so that holds it snugly in place. And once again, the touchscreen works fine. And if I launch the camera, I'll turn it sideways, you can see here, you can see out of the camera fine. And you can switch the camera around as well and view front and camera as well. So if you want to do FaceTime in the bath with the grandparents or something like that, you don't have to worry about the kids dropping the iPad in the water. And that's it. This is the Aqua iPad case, and as mentioned, we do the same thing for the iPhone as well.